You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 12, Guides. And man, that ending was crazy. It's just, they're building up so much tension in these last few episodes, getting the backstory on why Eren left to go to Marley and kind of do his own thing. Before I get into this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at perpminded420. So before I talk about this episode, last week's episode, they had this little post-credit scene with, the rest of the Marlians, the military, you had Reiner, all of them there, and they want to strike Paradise Island right now. They were going to wait 6 months, but they didn't. Time was of the essence, so they just said, fuck it, let's just go for it, which has me so intrigued about the last moment of this episode, where you get a glimpse of Peak being there in disguise at Paradise Island. So it's history like repeating itself once again. But before we get into all that, I didn't watch the preview or nothing like that, but I'm expecting episode 13 for things to go off. This episode starts off with Armin talking to Annie. Once again, he talks to Annie frequently. I don't know if that's Bertolt, like the memories of Bertolt kind of like coming back, or just, I feel like Armin's always kind of had a fascination for Annie. Everybody's kind of had a fascination for Annie, even though she's been asleep. I don't know how she's going to play into all this. And don't be fooled, I definitely think that Mappa is going to have a part 2. They're not going to end this off with 16. If anything, we'll get a movie, but I'd rather just get a final part 2 to wrap everything up. So things are getting really spooky at Paradise Island because nobody knows who to trust anymore. You have Pixis trying to get into Elena's head, pretty much trying to figure out how she went about meeting with Eren, and she met in secret, but a lot of people aren't falling for that. It's really divided right now. You literally have a group called the Jaegerists, and I'm a Jaegerist, man. I'm so with that. There's people that just want to see Zeke and Eren's come together. That's why Yelena is the way she is. She's obsessed with the Jaegers. But we also get kind of a little bit more backstory on why she created the volunteers and what she had to do to kind of prove herself, to Zeke by killing other people, making statements. Hanji definitely has like the hardest role right now, being the commander, having to kind of figure out all this information. With all this information about Eren leaking, it's not looking good for them, because you have people outside protesting like Eren's the way to go. Eren's the one to save Eldia. Eren's the one to save us all. So you have this divide amongst the scouts, amongst the whole military. You have people that are on Eren and Zeke's side. Actually, you have people that are on Eren's side, then you got people that are literally on Zeke's side. Then you have the Jaegerists that, support both sides of Zeke and Eren, which is so interesting to me. But it's like I said, the military is very split, as you have Zachary trying to kind of go behind Eren's back and find a new founding Titan. And he kind of pays that price, where he gets a bomb planted in his office and he flies out the goddamn room. That scene was fucking crazy. That's how you know things are being real. I thought it was like a missile that went in, but it's actually a bomb that went off inside. And Mikasa and Armin are trying to figure this out. Before Zachary gets bombed and stuff, they wanted to kind of talk to Eren to see what they could get out of him, because everybody was in the dark on, pretty much how he went about going to Marley, what he did at Marley. So it's going to be interesting to see these next few episodes to see what's really going on. So when this happens, Pixis is now the next big dude in charge, the next one in charge. And Armin asks, like, what should we do? And Pixis is like, yo, we're just gotta take this L and just submit to Eren, not completely, but just to kind of get some more information. And a lot of people are thinking, there's some people like Zachary that was thinking that Eren was being manipulated by Zeke, which I don't think that's the case. I think, they just want to work together to accomplish their goals at this point. And a lot of people, I feel like, as the audience, are still kind of in the dark of what Eren is really trying to accomplish here. You know what I'm saying? That might be on purpose, which I think is really well done throughout this episode. So Eren escapes, and that's where we get the him and Flock kind of interaction. They're looking for Zeke and where he's being held, so that might be where Levi steps in, or because we don't know where Levi is. Well, he's still with Zeke at this moment. And it's so crazy to think about. Yelena really just kind of was the mastermind a little bit, or a key to just all this being planned out. She put certain people in certain places. She kind of tricked the system in a way, if you want to say it like that. It's really dope build up episodes, man. This is what I can really appreciate about Attack on Titan. And then when we get the action, the payoff is brilliant. I don't know what Gabby and Falco are going to do at this point, how they're going to play into all this, if we're going to see any more of them in these next few episodes. I'm definitely curious to see when Marley is going to plan on striking. I have no idea. Like I said, at the end of this episode, you see Peak there. So who else is there? Is Reiner there? That would be dope. Maybe Colt's with them. And maybe, you have Galliard there somewhere in the cut. But I think these next few episodes are going to be very action-packed. You know what I'm saying? I think we're in for a treat. Let me know how you guys feel about this episode. I like this episode. I feel like they've been really killing it episode by episode. It's just delivering what I wanted out of this whole entire series. Things that I didn't expect, or, it's really hard to predict where this is going to all end at. As far as, it's definitely going to possibly end in a cliffhanger. Most definitely. But let me know how you guys feel about this. I'm gonna definitely go watch this again at least a few more times, just in case I didn't miss anything. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything. But until next week. And also, episode 16, we're going to be doing another AO2 live. I got it all scheduled out already, so definitely mark your calendars for that, because that's going to be an interesting discussion where we're just going to discuss the last few episodes and just the season as a whole so far and where they could possibly go with it. But I don't want to waste no more time. I want to get out of here and, relax. I've been uploading crazy. Like I said, light up those comments, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace.